I'm currently at the top of a tree. I don't know if you can tell, but like I'm at least 5 to 6 meters above ground right now. And I'm recording a video about a routine for optimal testosterone levels. Now, this routine does not involve you climbing a tree like I just did, but it does involve getting that morning sunlight and going outside at least once in the morning. But basically, if you want optimal testosterone, and this does not only like apply for testosterone, I'm talking about dopamine, productivity, just you want to start the day right as a high testosterone male. The first thing I do is I get into a cold shower. Now, this might seem weird, like I don't know if you can tell, but like there's already snow outside and I'm well clothed, so it's cold outside. So why am I doing another cold exposure in the morning? Well, basically, cold shower have the superpower to increase your dopamine levels for like 4 to 6 hours after you took a cold shower. This means that your dopamine level is over here, and when you take a cold shower, like yes, it's painful at first, but right after, you're gonna be experiencing an increase in your baseline dopamine for like hours. This means that you're gonna be more motivated. But not only that, dopamine actually correlates with testosterone. This means that if you work to increase your dopamine, you will also increase your testosterone levels. So that's one way that this morning routine increases testosterone levels. Now, the second habit I do right after my cold shower. Cold shower only lasts like 2 minutes. You don't need to do it for that long. You just want to experience like that first initial shock. But yeah, after my cold shower, I go to meditate. Now, this might seem weird. Like meditation, how does that increase your testosterone? Well, basically, meditation lowers your cortisol levels. Now, if you don't know, cortisol is like the stress hormone, and it's basically the opposite of testosterone. Like, people might believe that estrogen is the opposite of testosterone, but it's not. Like, estrogen is actually like a very powerful hormone that you need, but cortisol, yes, it's an important hormone, cortisol, and you need it to live. But we are all experiencing chronic high levels of cortisol because of our phones, because of how the world is set up, because of the 9 to 5 job, whatever it is, because of your studies. So basically, we're all looking to decrease our cortisol levels because when you decrease cortisol levels, you actually increase testosterone levels. Now, this is because the building block to cortisol is the same building block to testosterone. So your body can basically be in two mode. It can be in survival mode or in reproductive mode. Basically, if you're in survival mode, you will increase cortisol so you make sure you survive. But when you're trying to reproduce, you will be increasing testosterone. But to be in a state that your body allows you to reproduce, to increase your testosterone levels, you need to not be so stressed. That's why we want to reduce cortisol. But now you probably understand how meditation probably like reduces cortisol. Like you sit there, you get back to your breath, and you try to release as much stress as you can. And if you're good at it, like if you do it daily, maybe you do it for 3 minutes a day. Maybe you do it for 10 minutes a day. Maybe you do it for an hour a day. But if, let's say, you do it for 10 minutes a day, I mean, it's going to be a skill that you're going to be able to build up. You're going to be able to release stress simply by breathing. That's almost a superpower in the modern day. And if you are able to build that skill up, I mean, right after meditation, you're already increasing your testosterone because you'll be reducing cortisol. But also, if you build that skill up, you'll be going against your high chronic cortisol levels, and you might be able to drop them so low that you're in peak cortisol. How could I say that? You're in peak cortisol health for optimal testosterone. I think you get what I mean. So that's how meditation actually increases testosterone. But yeah, it's got other benefits, like it improves your focus, and just betters your mental health, basically. So that's the second habit I do. Now, the third one is the one I'm doing, not climbing a tree, but you go outside and you get some morning sunlight. Because getting sun inside your eyes is, I mean, you've probably heard about Andrew Huberman, who talks a lot about this, and I learned quite a bit from him, but what I'm about to say does not come from him. I think it comes from me reading like a bunch of PubMed research, but basically outside right now, if you don't know, if you've never installed a Lux app, basically Lux are like a light meter. It's like a quantity of light. And basically right now, I'm probably experiencing like 100,000 lux because I mean, the sun is shining and I'm experiencing sun directly into my eyes. That's at least 100,000 lux. But when I'm inside, even though, like let's say today, even though it's a sunny day and I've got my windows and I've got my bright light, maybe I'm gonna be experiencing maximum 2,000 lux. And you can test this out with a Lux Meter app. You can install one on your phone. And basically, this means that your body, your brain, when it's inside your house, it does not understand that it's daytime. And to actually let your body understand that it's daytime, you need to get outside. So that's the main reason why I go outside. Well, I love going outside, but you get the point. And basically, you going outside, especially if it's in the morning, is gonna set your circadian rhythm. And basically, testosterone runs also on a circadian rhythm. If you didn't know, like your testosterone is like at peak at like 8 a.m. when you wake up, and it's like at its lowest before you go to bed, basically. So if you have a peak circadian rhythm health, because because you're going outside and you're showing your body that it's daytime, your body wakes up every single day at the same time. Well, your testosterone, your circadian rhythm, your testosterone circadian rhythm is actually going to benefit from you, bettering your circadian rhythm health, basically. So yeah, go outside, and that's basically the three like pillar habits that I do every single day in order to, yes, increase my testosterone, but like usually I think about it more like, increasing my productivity for the day. It's like it's how I start my day if I want to have a good day. So yeah, I enjoy the view for a little bit. This was one hell of a climb. I honestly don't know how I'm about to go. Like, I'm about to get down of this. I don't know if you can see, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.